Good evening, this is your Psychic LG reporting from the United Kingdom. Is anybody there? Knock once for yes, twice for no. It's 11:11 p.m. UK time. Heading towards the witching hour. Live from Newcastle upon Tyne. We are going to delve deep tonight. We're going to look into horoscopes. We're going to see what's going on globally. I think I've gone live now on YouTube. How's everybody doing? Hi there, Lorianne. Hi there in Michigan. Queen Wanda, all coming in on Twitch. Hi there, Wookie Bear and Purple Girl. Silver Bird Song. How yous all doing? Good evening, Blondie in Pennsylvania. Whew, it's warm, isn't it? Good evening, everybody. It's now 11:12 p.m. UK time. Heading towards the witching hour. And it's all revving up, isn't it? It's all one big drama. What's taking place around the world. Good evening, Dancing Queen. I like that in Glasgow. It's my favourite song by ABBA. Good evening, Jane on YouTube. Multitask. And Discover Sandy. Hi, Patty in Philadelphia. And hi, Mickey. How are you doing? Good morning in Brisbane. What's the weather like? Is it warming up over there in Brisbane now? Coming into your spring soon? Crazy stuff is going on, Lorianne, that is for sure. The movie is getting very good, Mary. Extremely good. So, for anybody who doesn't know what I'm going on about, Donald Trump has been arrested, I believe, today. And I wouldn't mind, I've clipped my Sunday's will prediction, which was pretty hot, I thought. I did quite a lot on Sunday, and I didn't, guys, on Twitch. I was on for 3.5 hours. So I clipped part of that, and that's going out tomorrow night on YouTube. And I talked about all of this would happen and that things would get worse. But I've been saying this for well over 2 years now. After the election, I kept saying, I feel they're going to arrest him. And people were getting really annoyed with us, you know what I mean? People who wouldn't believe it. And I just seen it. And sometimes it's hard when you see stuff and you know it's going to happen. But that's the task we take. That's the risk we take when we're psychics. We have to, if we see it, we've got to tell it. Yeah, I did, Franco. I said he'd get arrested. So God knows what's going to happen, but it was pretty heavy stuff what I put out on Sunday night. So you're getting a treat tomorrow night for people who haven't seen it. And that's going out tomorrow night. Plus some other little bits and bobs. Good evening, Karen in Ireland. Stephanie, I really don't watch TV anymore. No, I don't either. I've seen it on YouTube. And Queen Wanda, well, Trudeau is officially single, is he? I did say there was something funny going on there, didn't I? Is that right? David needs healing in Australia. Of course, David. I'll be doing the healing circle in a minute. I'll wait for a few more to come on. So I thought tonight, because we're well into August now, and you know I do the horoscopes, I'm going to do your horoscopes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan into the crystal ball to see two things only tonight, because you're going to be getting, there's only so much world predictions. You got the looking glass, I believe that was last night, wasn't it? Or the night before? Last night. And you're getting another world predictions tomorrow night. So there's only so much world predictions you can do. You have to wait for things to unfold. Good evening, Maria Sherman in Australia. Hi, Teddy. So in jazz, you're all coming in now. Hiya, Sassy in Ontario, Canada. You've just had a tornado, full lightning. We've had thunder and lightning here this afternoon. Yeah. So I thought with Lionsgate coming up, I thought it would be appropriate that I would concentrate on you all and give you all your horoscopes. What do you think? And I think we'll do some healing for the globe as well tonight, because I think the globe needs it. But I don't want to really feed the snake at the moment. There's a lot of people gloating about this. And as you know, I'm bipartisan. I'll sit in the middle. I'll just tell you what I see. But I've got Republicans. I've got Democrats following us. I've got everybody's following us. Either side of the political spectrum. And I just think that when you're saying something which is political, you say it because you say it. Not that you like it. Do you understand? We've got Adam coming in. Is everything okay?
Aye.
Have you locked the door?
Aye.
Go and lock the door, son. Good night.
Aye.
Shut the door. So, I thought I'm going to try and look into this crystal ball to see what's going on for Trump before we start the horoscopes. And then I'm going to go into all this UFO stuff, which is important. Geordie, he needs to resign right now. Is that Trudeau or is that Trump? Trudeau's wife is just to vote him mainstream media. Okay. So, for people who follow us and want to know what's going on, I'm going to have a little look. Little neb. I've got my crystal ball. Jazz, my nan always says don't gloat on someone else's misfortune. Exactly. As it can quickly come back onto you. Exactly. But could you imagine what Twitter's doing at the minute? Oh my God. Could you imagine it? UFO way more important than Trump. Exactly. So I've got the crystal ball here. We're going to have a little look. Okay. And we're going to ring the bell. So for new subscribers coming in, it's a bit like coming to a spiritualist church. So what I do is I invoke my 4 archangels that I work with, which is Michael, Archangel Michael, Uriel, Raphael and Gabriel. And my different guides, and I also work with God Ra. He's I connect with him quite often, and my different guides and angels. So I invoke a circle of light, and then if you need healing, you can write the name in the comment section, and you will receive healing. This is timeless, and it's for anybody who needs healing, even a pet, anything that you're worried about. Just write the name. And they will receive the healing. Okay? And I've charged it all up with Reiki before I've come on. I've said some Reiki prayers and done my bit. So it's all revving up, isn't it? It's all revving up. So let me get a cup of coffee. Yeah, you've got to let karma run its course, haven't you? So there's no point me going over and over and over too much with world predictions. You've just got to let it play out. If anybody hasn't seen the looking glass, it's on my last one I did on YouTube. Last video I did last night. And the legacy is getting another one tomorrow. Okie dokie. I think everybody in here needs healing prayers, aren't they? How are you all feeling, guys? I think if you aren't got ailments, we're worried about money, we're worried about this and that and the other. And it's just very heavy times. And of course, we've been in corn moon, which is full moon. And we're going to get 2 full moons this month. And of course, we've got Lionsgate coming up. So a lot of people have been detoxing, getting rid of old wounds. My knees have been really playing up. I don't know. I've used to been getting aches and pains. I've got terrible pains in my knees. It's just been really stressful, hasn't it? I've been up really early this morning. I'm not an early bird. As you know, everybody who knows us, I'm normally up middle of the night doing stuff. But I had to get up early this morning. Got a load of work done. And I've had 2 doors fixed. I had to get 2 joiners out. Because I'm not very good as a Mrs. Fix-It. So I got 2 doors fixed. Bedroom doors had fell off. It's an old house. And then I got the carpets cleaned. I had the full house, the carpets cleaned. Two men came out with an industrial cleaner. And my house smells like cherries. I could have chosen baby powder, lemon, cherry, different berries and all of these different smells. So I picked cherry, and it smells really cherry-fied throughout the house. And the carpets have come up brand new. So I'm really pleased with that. And they were really reasonable. So I've been doing a bit of, well, you can't say it's spring cleaning. I've been doing a bit of summer autumn cleaning. Just felt it needed it. Because I've got a new addition coming into the family. I've got a new addition coming in at the end of September. Is it the end of August? No, it's the end of September. She's staying with her mother until she is 12 weeks, I believe. 10 to 12 weeks. So I'm getting a little kitten. So I'm going to keep it as a surprise to do with her name. And there's another surprise coming with her. And so I'm going to have, she'll be on the show. So it's all cute, and she's really, really cute. And I'm really excited. So I've been trying to cat-proof the house and making it all safe. It's been quite exciting in picking her name and stuff like that. So I thought I would have a, I'm going to have a naming ceremony. I'm going to do a naming ceremony on here, live for you all. And, you know, like sort of like a naming blessing. And if you want to participate, you can bring your animals in and they can all have a blessing as well. May as well do something. Just a bit fun, just to raise the vibrations. So, no doubt she'll be on the show. I was going to go for a little dog, but I'm going to wait for a while. I'm going to have cats for a while because I'm very busy, and I'm going to see how I go. So there you go. And she's going to be a house cat as well. So unless I take her in the garden, I'll go with her. Because it's a bit rough around here and I didn't want her running around and anything happening to her. So anyway, let's start. Do you like kitties, do you, Cheryl? Do your knees ache, Terry? Everyone's getting aches and pains, aren't they? Okie dokie. I'll ring me bell just to clear the energy. I've actually got the window open a bit. It's a bit hot in here. It's been cold and then it's been hot, and the weather's so crazy at the minute, isn't it? Your knees are acting up as well? Okay. So sit back and relax. This is true, so true, Tiger One. So true. Okay. I invoke Archangel Michael, I invoke Archangel Michael, I invoke Archangel Michael. I invoke Archangel Raphael, I invoke Archangel Raphael, I invoke Archangel Raphael. I invoke Archangel Gabriel, I invoke Archangel Gabriel, I invoke Archangel Gabriel. I invoke Archangel Uriel, I invoke Archangel Uriel, I invoke Archangel Uriel. Let's cast this circle of light right now for everybody. Everybody who's in this circle is protected, and all their loved ones and their pets. Any worries? They'll just all melt away tonight. Hand it to the angels. That's what Michael's saying. Give it to him. He'll take it away for you. I ask my faithful spirit guides, Jed, White Buffalo, Running Star, Lady Direwolf, A2I, and Ra, and any star beings, angels who would like to come through, fairy elementals, to give us true answers tonight, to keep it all safe, and to cast a circle of light. So be it. The circle of light is casted. Amen. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Right, so I'm going to scan into this crystal ball first, and I'm going to look what's going on with the UFO stuff, because it's all very exciting having all the hearings, aren't they? And everything else what's happening, I just believe it's a big distraction. There's bigger stuff happening. Bigger stuff happening. All right, so I just got a coffee. Right, let's see what's going on. Now, I can't ask the crystal ball. I'm just going to scan and see what's coming up. I was going to do about 15-20 minutes of this, okay? Because like I say, I did one last night, will predictions, and you've got one coming out tomorrow night. And then we're going to do all the personal. Right. So there is something happening. There is something massively happening on this planet at the moment. And it's all coming to the forefront. It's all coming to the forefront. Right, give us 2 minutes before I start, because he's making a noise. I don't want to shout. Give me 2 minutes. Little bugger. Do it on Twitch because it's like uncut. Be bloody quiet. Be bloody quiet. 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. Be bloody quiet. I'm alive online. All right? Settle yourself down and turn that bloody music off. Right, settle down. Right? Bye-bye. Okay. Adam. Right. Okay. Let's see what's happening. Right. So we're watching it. We're watching it play out with these hearings, right? And they're doing the proper protocol and everything, okay? It's just like being in my back kitchen when you come on here, isn't it? It really is. Right. So, but there's more stuff going on behind the scenes. And when I've been watching these hearings, I got a feeling that there were certain people in the audience, I know this might sound a bit wacky what I'm saying, but weren't human or were acting for a different civilization which wasn't from Earth, or maybe, I'm not saying like Men in Black or anything like that, but definitely like secret agents. I feel that there were certain people in the audience watching what was being said, watching what's being said, and some of this stuff is going to come out, all right, but then it's going to go quiet. And people are going to get really frustrated. Then there's going to be some investigations into more official people coming out, more official people stepping forward. All right. And then it's going to go boom. Now, this could drag on until end of the year, next year. So there's 2 hearings. There's not just this one. There's a bigger one to come. But I feel it's as if they're panicking about stuff, because I feel once it starts coming out, it's like having to rewrite history. And as you know, for it to come out, it's all this free technology. Say, like, for example, if it all came out that they were in communication with extraterrestrials who were working with high-tech, knowledge, free energy and all of this, we are going to want to know, well, why aren't we having it? So there's still like sort of like this dark agenda to hold it back, right? And like I've said before, not everybody in these military organisations know it. You've got to be so high up to know this. So you've got to be like so high up to know this, okay? So I feel it's as if it's going to be split into two. So the first half is we're going to like excited but deflated, all right? But then the second half, then there's going to be world events. This is what I'm picking up, okay? And then the second half, which is going to come in again with more hearings. So I don't know if it's at the end of the year or next year. It's going to be explosive. Because I can see, I don't know how long I'm looking on, because normally I look on no more than 2 years. But sometimes I can read 10 years down the line, guys. I'm not saying it's going to take 10 years at all. But sometimes when I'm scrying, there's no time concept. There's no linear time when you're working out into spirit world. When you're looking into the astral and the different timelines. All right. So everything's very fluid at the moment. And when I talk about what's going out tomorrow night is there is a situation where everybody's noticed that time's speeding up. Everything is speeding up. And I did some remote viewing on it, which you can watch the full show. It's on Twitch. But you're getting a good chunk of it tomorrow night. But, and I did a channeling as well from my uncle Matty. And he was in the World War One. And what's happening is there's a split in time at the moment. All right. Because the matrix is breaking. We've done this. We have actually done this. We've broken this. When we are ascending and looking deep within, and it isn't easy, it shifts the whole energy of Earth, and that's what creates new Earth, okay? But as we are entering from old Earth, we're on the tip and edge going into new Earth. There's a stall in time in the middle. It's like we're stalled. And I've said this for like over a year, that there's a race to the finishing line to do with a lot of things. And it's also to do with politics, to do with everything to do with Trump and Biden and the race to the finishing line of who gets there first to get stuff out. But you're talking, it's never been as simple as black and white, as white hats, black hats. It's more than that. And I've said this for a long time. And it's a case of above the controllers, you've got different people with different viewpoints, right? So there's not such a thing as black, whites and white hats. It's not like that. It's a case of when you get so far up that ladder, right? It's like the controllers, I believe, are extraterrestrial, or what they want and what they're good for mankind and for the planet. So they also have the technology to shift time as well. We're ascending, right? Everything's quickening up, but there's different timelines, but they will intervene if they feel that somebody's not right to be a president. Do you see what I mean? So you can look at it on a dark agenda, but there's also there's a light agenda with it as well. So yeah, like I said, we have to leave this up to God now, to what actually happens. What will be, will be. What will be, will be. Okay? But we haven't heard the last of Trump. Are they going to chuck him in jail? I really don't know. I really don't know what they're going to do. I'll look at that in a minute. But this is all a distraction to something bigger. Remember, we're all playing out a part. We're all avatars playing out what we need to play out. And I said this a few weeks back. He's a matrix breaker. He's not a Gaia fixer. Okay? And at the moment, it's like it's just it's gone really bad, what's actually happening. And it's going to get far worse. So I just think that you just need to watch things play out. But you're going to know more what Trump's fate is 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now, a lot's going to come out. Okay? But also to do with the UFO hearings, I'm getting 3 weeks as well. So there's a big fight going on behind the scenes, and the controllers know that they have to let some of this out. So we are sort of in disclosure. It's really quite exciting. Some of it's going to come out, but the rest of it is going to be explosive. And when I talk about that, it's going to be talking about it's going to change medicine because we are the hybrids. It's going to change, technology is going to come in. So they're not going to, we could have been a situation where we could be ready for free technology. And that's what the world needs. But it's going to change, all right? Some people won't like it, right? But we're shifting. And it's so important that we keep our feet firmly on the ground. But if you are feeling really strange at the moment, agitated, angry, it's a lot to do with the planets as well, which I'm going to look into tonight with your horoscopes. But you are ridding old wounds and you're also healing your ancestors' roots as well, karmic roots. Sometimes we don't even realise what we're doing or what we're going through. So hybrid DNA, once they discuss this, and they will discuss this, I've always said it's going to come out in a scientific way. When it eventually comes out, they'll drip it in, and then it'll just go boom, okay? But when it comes out, it'll be, medicine will live longer. It's just huge, and I predict, right, now don't freak about this, that AI is going to take over the likes of Big Pharma in the end, eventually. So, like I said, AI is not the problem, it's who's been behind it. Because a lot of these people who don't want AI, that's fine. But this is the way the world's going now. But a lot of people who don't like the AI also want to meet the Pleiadians, but the Pleiadians didn't get here on a banana boat and all these extraterrestrial star races. They've come with high advanced technology. So it's baby steps. We're in soft, I would say we're a little bit more than soft disclosure at the moment. But I want to say this Christmas is going to be very exciting. Very exciting. So I've got this vision of this man. I'm not saying it's when the man stands in snow, but you never know. It's a prophecy I've always seen. But he's standing and he's talking in a very scientific way about who we actually are and how we can make things better. And it's all about DNA and stuff like that. It's massive. But at the moment, I would say that extraterrestrials are definitely on this planet. Now, I know it's a bit of a pie, like a little bit of a, like, well, where's the proof? But I believe I've met them. Okay? I believe when you become very ascended, you can tell who's human and who's not. Okay? But they don't like being called aliens. They really don't. They're just people like us being born on a different rock. Yes, there is different humanoids. Some look like us, some don't look like us. But some of them don't even look like us. So the first disclosure will be the ones who look like us. So yeah, they talk about the O negative blood as extraterrestrial DNA. I call it angel line, like it's the angel bloodline. Might have a lot to do with it, but it's about our DNA. So we're on the tip and edge. But I'm going to say something to you now. The bad controllers are still sort of at play, everything's playing out in 3D. And the thing is, it's a free will world. And life is not fair. So, like I say, it's bigger than politics, what's going on at the moment. It's huge. So, if you've got like controllers above, you'll have white hats and black hats working together. Yeah, good guys, bad guys, whatever you want to call them. Grey hats as well. And they take everything out of that the higher they go because they know what's right for the planet. They know what's right for the planet. So I believe, right? I believe that there's beings out there which want to bring in this free technology. But the likes of people who are into fossil fuel and all that type of thing, I think it'll be in the way. I don't think they don't want that for the planet. Different timelines. When they met in Scotland, all the different world leaders, I believe it was, I don't know if the discussion was there or behind the scenes, that they were told, go along with this or you're out, because they're trying to sort the planet out. They know something we don't know. Okay. But I've actually got tonight, and I've never had this before. Trump, all right, he assigned his higher self, like we all have. We've all assigned to do what we need to do to put himself in that position. But it's also a karmic thing he is going through. It's a karmic thing he's going through. But something has happened over the last week. And my understanding is, if we can practice the law of attraction, if we can raise the frequency in this forum tonight and try to keep positive, I know it's easier said than done, you're going to notice things are going to start to shift for you. So I believe that there's only certain presidents get to know stuff. I believe Trump knows a lot. I really, really do. Okay. I had been a little bit concerned about him if something's going to happen to him, and I'm not. Yeah, I mean, this is horrible what's happened to him, but I'm talking about something else. You know, like horrible, like what they did to Kennedy. So also you'll get white hats, good guys will intervene and change timelines if they know that his life's in danger or whatever. They'll remove him from a situation. So we need to get back to manifestation. So they'll allow something to happen, even though it might not look like it's nice in 3D. But I've been saying this for a while. It's the race to the finishing line. And there's different timelines, but there's also a woman to come into play who could next be the next president of the United States of America. I'm still sticking to that. But you never know. You never know. You never know. And I've always said, if Trump does get back in, because this is what they're trying to stop, as you know, with all the arrests and everything, I'm a bit concerned if something will happen to him. All right, and I'm not saying that the extraterrestrials what would do that. Not at all. I'm talking about bad players who are still working in 3D, because everybody's playing out their karmic roots. You see what I mean? It's like this is school where we learn. This is school where we learn, and then we go home. It's like navigating through the storm. So I think it's going to be explosive, and my understanding, I mean, I don't know anything about the American law, but yeah, I do still see Biden on a stretcher. I don't think he's well. But they'll remove him out of the way. I'm telling you. But I forgot what I was going to say there. My understanding is that you just have to let things slowly play out. And it's about, like I said, there's a bigger thing going on behind the scenes. This is just a start. This could drag on. Oh, that was it. My understanding is that everything that they've put on him isn't going to be cleared up. Say, for example, if he did run for president and he got in, it's still not going to be cleared up by the next election. So, without sounding horrible, the way I'm seeing it tonight is he's FUCKED'd at the moment. They've really got him caught in a corner at the moment, and it doesn't look very good for him. But 3 weeks, okay. So this is our mess as well. And people will say, oh, well, why do extraterrestrials not just intervene? They can't, because it's our mess. We have to play this out. This is our mess. I always think that one president is a result from another president. It's like, it's the extreme of everything. Everything's healing at the moment. But it was his life path to do this. But there's more arrests to come, guys. Remember that. Let's see what I can see. So we're going to notice a lot of sightings in the sky. There's secret military happening. I've actually done a remote viewing once when I went into Dulce Base. Was it Dulce Base or somewhere else? Cheyenne Mountain. And it was actually when Trump was in office, before he came out. And I seen this vision that Trump was shaking hands with this tall man, like silver fox hair, high up colonel. And then he was going off away. And then this man, this colonel, who was very nice, he had all these different medals. You're talking secret military here, what I was saying. Then he went off duty, and then another lot came in. And then all these super soldiers, could anybody remember that one I did? Then all these super soldiers came in, but they didn't seem human, and they were sending them off on like into tunnels and stuff like that. But then I could see all these high advanced UFOs coming in and out of this runway. So it's Star Trek. It's Star Trek. And there's different 3-letter agencies which are trying to hide this and block this. Can you remember that, Katie? So, yeah. Just let things pan out there. But we're going to see a lot of sightings in the sky this year. But when it comes to the hearings, there's full-blown, there's contact, and it's happening now behind the scenes. It's happening now behind the scenes. I don't know if they're going to arrest him. I'm going to get the cards. I mean, they've arrested him. I don't know if they're going to put him in prison or not. What do you guys think? It's weird, isn't it, at the minute? It's like a big soap opera. I mean, it's so bloody boring everywhere else, like in the UK politics. It's so boring. Right. House arrest. Possibly. It's very weird energy. Let's just ask the cards. I go on my intuition as well, like. I wish the Nigerian military would come to DC and clean up coup like a way they do in the. It's so cool and fast in Africa. Yeah. He has to be kept out of the way. There's a reason this is happening. I don't know, I'm just getting it. It's happening. But there's more going on. Let's have a look. Will the hide Trump in prison? I doubt it. That's my instinct. Home protection, so they're going to keep him in the house. You are right. Like house arrest, maybe? All right. He's been kept out of the way for the time being. Right? And it's something to do with timing. I don't want to spoil it for what's coming out tomorrow night, but it's so there's a pause in time. We've come out of linear time, even though it's still being played in 3D in the clock. But some of us are operating on a different frequency. And something's changed. We're in sort of no man's land. It's a really weird energy. There's a gap in time. But they are doing something with technology, with timelines as well. So it's the best possible decision. That's what the cards are saying. Now, whether you like him or you don't like him. And I'm getting a godly energy with this. It's the best possible decision at the minute. Mary. I believe, yes, so I believe that there was something he knew what not all presidents did. Kennedy knew stuff. Reagan used to talk in riddles about this type of stuff, didn't he? But I just think there's more indictments to come. I don't know if they can double arrest him or triple arrest him. I don't know. They're trying to build something up. But I'm getting April of next year's interesting. You need to watch for the subliminal messages, what's coming out as well. In movies. You need to watch for the subliminal messages in movies. The Cindy movie, the Barbie movie. I know there's been a big controversy on it. I've been watching clips of it. And I'll tell you now, I'm a secret Barbie liker because I like Barbie. All right. But anyway, it looks very camp, this movie. It's all jolly. But there's subliminal messages in it. And one of them is that there's a scene when there's women in the White House, but the White House is a pink house. Are you a Barbie girl as well, Mary? So they make the White House a pink house. So I don't know, it just triggered us a bit, and I'm thinking, is this a bit like the Simpsons? You know what I mean? You just don't know, do you? Life is plastic, it's fantastic. Exactly. And I think there's so much nasty stuff happening at the minute. It looks a little bit like a musical. There's a lot of singing in it. It's definitely not a kiddies movie. It's more like an adult's movie. Like a big kids movie, like adult. But it's where Bob goes into the real world. That type of thing. There's like different timelines. So there's a lot of subliminal stuff, I think. But what I'm getting very strongly at the minute is that's the Democrats celebrating. And that's what they're doing at the moment. They're all happy. All right? There might be some Republicans out there who might be happy as well. Marie, I need healing in my left shoulder. You will receive it tonight. But like anything, because at the minute the world's gone potty. So you get like a jolly movie what comes out. And it's controversial. Yeah, because it's all about feminine power and that. So it's like people are kicking off about it because they're making it look like it's political. And it's not. I don't believe it's political. I don't believe that at all. Because even everybody is not immune to this doing what we want to do and being who we want to be. Even the movie makers. Bit like The Sound of Freedom. It's definitely not for little ones, but I would go and see it. I've got anyone to go with. Because I can't take my granddaughter, and my granddaughter is stuck by my daughter-in-law's hip. Because she sleeps with her mummy in the bed, so we couldn't. She'd kick off if she knew we were going to see Barbie, so there's no way we could do that. So I'd be like, Billy, no mate, so I'd have to go on my own. Because my sons wouldn't go and see it. But it does look like there's subliminal messages in it. But we've got the Six of Rods here. That's the Republicans fighting back, but in the right way. In the right way, okay? Six of Rods. So even though they're celebrating and there's all this drama, they're not getting completely through. I mean, he's got to have rhino skin, hasn't he? Maybe that's the wrong word. He's got to have like skin of steel for all the negativity that he's had chucked at him. It's going to backfire. So I would say it's going to be roller coaster. And I said this in my looking glass just yesterday, that August is going to be on fire. It's definitely going to be on fire. So we've also got the feminine energy, what's rising. on the planet. All right. I think it's going to be quite a crazy year. Quite a crazy year. God, he's laughing profusely now upstairs. Oh my God. Okay, the King of Pentacles. Something's protecting him. That's like the Star of David as well. The Star of David. Can you hear him laughing? Something is protecting him. Something very holy is protecting him. You can't hear him, thank God for that. I've got thick doors, thick wooden doors. So there is protection around him even though this is going on. I get his health. I mean, he's getting on Trump, you know what I mean? Next week's going to be explosive. Right, so he is protected. I don't know if he's been getting pains in his chest or he's been getting a bit anxiety. But he's pleading not guilty. I don't even know what they've arrested him for. You'll have to fill us in what they've arrested him for. Oh yeah, it's good he's laughing. But he's laughing in such an hysterical way, you know, like a stoned way. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, the Fool card there is, when the Fool card comes out, the story of the tarot in the man's life, he goes through everything, and then he gets to the end of his journey, and then he falls. He's literally got nothing, right? And then after, but it's saying he's protected because after that is the Star card, so you start to rise again. So he is protected. All right. He is protected. He is a bit worried about money, so I don't know. I always said that if they're going to get him, they're going to arrest. I said this a year ago or so, or more. But I also said that they'll try and get him, you know, money. So he could be in trouble with money here, and it could affect the Trump Tower or wherever he's got. Maybe he's watching something funny online, but you know, I think he's watching them old Scottish men, you know, that programme. I don't know if you know what I'm on about. It's a TV series about two old Scottish men. I think he's watching that. It's like a funny comedy. He's definitely protected, Mary. So, but he is worried and concerned. But I just think it's going to get really nasty. It's going to get really, really nasty. Yeah, but obviously my granddaughter is... I'm changing the subject here again. This is what I do. My granddaughter is massive into Barbie. She's got the dream house. She's got everything. And we literally... I've had to do texting with Georgette about it because I can't talk about it because then it'll set her off and she'll want to go and see it and she can't go and see it. She's only 7 years old. And so I can't talk about the Barbie film. Do you know what I mean? Dad's Army was funny. Look at that, what I've just pulled out for him. Victory. Victory. Why am I getting victory? Some Dems have been calling to arrest Melania. Oh, that's awful. What's Melania done? Sweetheart, hi Louise, we have a lost Bengal cat that showed up at my house and was starving. Are you able to feel if his owners are nearby? Oh my goodness me. I'll look in a minute for you. I just want to see what this victory card is and then we'll stop talking about Trump. The 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. They're just like, you know, when you get two budgies on a perch, and one budgie will peck. Well, actually, my auntie had two budgies. She had a girl and a boy budgie. And the girl was pecking at the boy and pecking at this boy, and she had to remove them. The girl was being vicious with the boy one. And in the end, he became so nervous, she just took like all his spirit off him. And that's what they're trying to do. Like, it's peck. You know what I mean? So they can wear him out. It's like peck. You know what I mean? They can't get anything on Melania. I don't feel so. I'm not getting that at all. So that could cause a little bit controversy, you know, like if things get worse for Trump. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Where there could be like, I'm not saying fighting on the streets, but it could get pretty nasty. Last card. Things aren't what they seem. And I'm going to leave it there for the night, and we're going to take it week by week, let it play out. But the moon card is saying that there's a lot of deceit with all of this, what's happening, and things aren't what they seem. All right? And I think there's a lot of stuff to come out about Trump that we don't know about. But I also think that there's something going on behind the scenes which he could use as ammunition, which could come back at them. But this is going to go on. This is going to go on until next year, and I'll be honest with you. They're not going to leave him alone. And as all this is going on, everything else to do with the Biden family has been like pushed away, hasn't it? It's been pushed underneath the mat. But I don't see anything happening to Biden. I just see him just leaving. What I'm seeing with Biden, I just see him unwell, going away on a stretcher type of thing. You know what I mean? It's like they're going to manoeuvre him out and they're going to manoeuvre somebody else in. So with the UK, what somebody's just said here, it's, well, do we have a country at the moment? It's totally taken over, isn't it, Josie? I think that we will be all right. I don't believe that the Tories are always going to be in long. Yeah? Look at that. Look at that. When the man stands in the snow, we will know the truth. It's like the whole world's gone woke, but it seems to be all kicking off over in the US. But like I say, you just have to let things play out. And I do believe there'll be a breaking down within Parliament at some point as well. Trudeau, I see leaving. Let me pull some cards out on Trudeau. With the Tory government within the UK, let's pull some cards out on that first. Tories. Don't forget, we never elected the people. The British people didn't vote for Rishi Sunak. He was selected in by the Tory party. I don't think the Tories are going to go yet, but I think we will go back to a Labour Britain. I don't think the way it stands at the minute with who's in the Labour Party, I don't think they're even any ability better. I think they're all as bad as each other. I feel we'll be all right in the UK. Everything's an illusion. Everything is an illusion. We are protected. But I think they're going to try a load of things, and I think there could be a rise of the British people, a lot of protests to take place, that type of thing. Especially into the dark winter nights. There's lots of rain to come. We've got crazy weather to come, that type of thing. All right? But that's everything being played out on 3D. So we have to look within ourselves. Trudeau, I don't think is going to be there for long. Oh, Katie, that sounds good. Yeah, flat will sell. Our schools have banned Animal Farm 1984. I know why the caged bird songs sings. What's Animal Farm 1984? Trudeau. I don't think he's going through a very good time in his life at the moment. There will be elections to come in Canada soon. There'll be big changes to come in. I don't know how long he's got left, but he might step down. Or the George Orwell. It's funny what Hazeltine said, that there's a great young man going to trim the maple back who will be here in 3 weeks. All right, I thought you meant the maple in Canada. I see a younger man coming forward. He's quite slim with mousy brown hair, and a woman to step in within Canada politics. But there's new beginnings coming for Canada. Canada will have the change first before the UK does. I wasn't going to do a will predictions, but I've just got like a quick download there. There's going to be massive changes to come in for Australia and New Zealand as well. And there's a lot of swamp to drain within parts of Africa. I'm getting Nigeria, Kenya. You know, there's a lot of unfairness. There's a lot of missing money from that area. And of course, it's covering, a lot of these political systems are covering something a lot more for sinister, as we know. All I'm going to say is the sound of freedom. So there is a big clean-up happening on the planet at the moment. Massive clean-up. Just going to pull some cards out on the extraterrestrials again. We're going through a new earth. And there's new technology. They're going to seep the technology in first. That's what they're going to do. There's the world card. The children of New Earth will embrace it. Some older people won't, but some older people will. But there's New Earth taking place. There's New Earth taking place. That's Trump, and he's coming out upside down at the moment. Like I say, 3 weeks is going to answer a lot. And I'm also very drawn to April, May. I feel aliens have been around us for, definitely for thousands and thousands of years. There's the children coming in now, and they've got like they're so clever and intelligent. It's like a lot of children now have got the extra DNA, strands in their DNA. They're very intelligent. The crystal children, the rainbow children, the new age children. This is why you see a 2-year-old and they're so clever and they can operate an iPad and that. But we've got the world has always been hidden, right? And there's big corporations as what's hidden it. As I'm saying that, I'm getting the Vatican. There's big news to come out with the Vatican as well. So there's the woman and she's blindfolded. But there's things going on underneath. There's things going on above. Not just in 3D, yeah. But not everybody can cope with this. So they'll seep it in with the technology first. It'll be soft disclosure. It's not going to be where they're all going to be like it's all coming out and they're coming through the sky in the starships. That won't happen. The golden children are here now. So what I'm trying to say to you is, they don't want to be divided from us. They don't want to come over as gods. They are not gods. They are like us. They just have a more of a knowledge about the technology, what's out there. So they're going to play dumb, a lot of these governments, by saying they didn't know about it. Like some know, some don't know. But I feel it goes beyond governments who's hiding it. Yes, I did. I channeled Admiral Byrd. Yes. And a lot of them are here. The world is not what you think it is. The world, I'm not saying it's not round. Yeah, it's round. It's sphere. But they're passing through. They're passing through. That's what I'm getting. They're passing in and out and through. So they're preparing way. They're preparing way for what's to come. This year's going to be explosive. Next year's going to be even bigger. By 2025, a lot of this could be out. It's coming out in waves. Not even dripping. They're dripping the technology in, but we're going to have waves of information. But there'll be a second hearing. There'll be a pause, and then there'll be a second hearing. That's what I'm being shown. They are here. And they are working within secret governments, and they're coming through gaps in Earth. It looks like, when I do the remote viewing, it looks like spheres of gaps where they're travelling through. Time portholes, entering into space with highly advanced technology. But man is also flying these craft. So if you entered in one of these crafts and you went through different spaces on Earth, which they have protected, like Area 51 and places like that, loads of different places now, you go through into space. And there's like a gap where it's like a bit like a big black looking glass, and you go through, and that's how they're time traveling. They've done something with the God code. They are manipulating time, definitely. So eventually, when this all drips out, they want to introduce us to their technology and to help the planet before they start coming through. They want us to get used to their technology, but we are them. They are us, we are them. We have so much to learn. So how we have categorized these beings into Pleiadians, Reptilians, Octarians, Lyrians. There is so many different star nationalities. And some of them I can't even pronounce. They roll their tongue. They have a certain vibration. But they are so like us. I've got this woman, she's coming in now. I didn't think I was going to be doing this tonight. She's very beautiful. She's got dark hair, slightly tanned. She looks like she's got scrolls. It's not painted. It's risen, like scrolls on the side of her face. They come with peace. It's just knowledge we need to know. The thing is, there's different corporations don't want this out for greed, but there's also the church, the Vatican. It's how people will cope with it, because it's going to change Christianity, it's going to change history. They are just like us. There's different different types of star categories. And they all have the knowledge of who they are, because they haven't been born into this prison planet. So they have so much to teach us, and it's a lot to do with science, DNA and science. So we are Homo sapiens, and we've been labelled human, but she's actually saying it's more complex than that. We are not human. We are more than that. She comes with peace. Where are you now? She said she is residing on a planet just out of our Milky Way. And because our vibrations start to lift, different channelers can reach out to these different channelers from different directions. She's got quite a pixie look about her. She reminds us of that woman off Lord of the Rings with the dark hair. Do you know what I mean? Who played the woman in the Lord of the Rings with the long dark hair. So even these beautiful beings who are so ascended also have the technology to move about. It is actually Star Wars that we're in at the moment. She's saying that our evolution has been held back through manipulation and greed and lack of will, our own free will, but also this ascension is helping us to bring this on quicker. We have all done this together as a collective. But there has been leaders who have tried to dumb us down with fluoride and other things to stop our pineal gland, all these different things to stop our ascension. But we have come over the tipping point, and we are actually changing into the next level of a different Homo sapien. Oh yes, Jamie, I've seen that. I've seen that about the picture of the moon. It was very bizarre. Very bizarre. Jamie in the audience on Twitch, Jamie Love sent us a picture of the moon just this week, haven't you? Very weird. It looked false, it didn't look real. I believe that when you've took that picture, there was something going on the moon, and you've picked up on the technology and it's projected. You've caught it on camera. It's not actually been the moon. It's been some technology that you've picked up around the moon's circumference. So where they live, it's a very mid climate. It's neither hot or cold, but they have very highly advanced technology where they have manipulated their planet. I've talked about this before, and I felt they were trying to put Earth into a menopause so they could change the planet's environment with a technology we do not know. And they have protected their planet by this technology. Not everybody can take this information because it blows your mind. And then she's laughing. She says what humanity does is they get angry and defensive, saying it's demonic or it's this or it's that. And this is all through programming which we have suffered on this planet. Be it either from what culture we're being born into, society. Knowledge can be scary. That's what I'm being shown. Knowledge can be scary. Itashayu, Amoye. My name is Amani. We come with peace. We love you all. The courage that you have so far. And we are all so proud of you. My people, some of my people work within the Galactic Federation. But not all. We are the light beings, the carers of Earth, the ones who do rituals, do prayers to protect you. These aren't prayers which are indoctrinated through society, through man. This is connected directly to Source, to God. Where she lives is a lot of green leaves and looks very jungle-fied. and very clean buildings. It's like she's coming in from the future. And I've channeled Jazz before. Jazz from the future is super soldier. It will be dripped in. We have to do our inner spiritual work. Where she comes from, there's no money. There is no time. Everything is natural. There is a balance. There is a balance of their planet with the technology helping the planet. So they have the right frequency. They are mellow in the middle. And it's through knowledge and wisdom. She's coming forward with 3 male-like beings, and they're very like lords. They've got like long cloaks on. The keepers of Saturn, the keepers of the universe, from the High Council. She's coming forward with this beautiful amethyst. It's called a Jupiterian amethyst. A Jupiterian amethyst. It's very rare. And it's like she wants to give it to you spiritually for protection. You are all protected, but she wants to send this beautiful purple amethyst to you all to enrich you, to give you downloads, to give you protection, to give you healing. You must not worry, but your planet is full of different life forms, not just man, woman, and animal, and mammal. There's a clean-up happening, and you must not worry. But there is sections of Earth caught within time spheres, everyone's operating on different timelines. This has never happened before. It's only ever happened in one of the Kepler planets, which was taken over by the deep state. Then there was one which freed themselves from the deep state. And then there's a duplicate Earth. These are in the Goldilocks zone, where they are going through the same as what we are going through, like a doppelganger Earth. But there was a Kepler planet what went through what we did, and they went through this and rose the frequency to they changed timelines. And we have actually done this with this ascension, fighting against the dark overlords with the technology, and then the good extraterrestrials trying to bring this energy in. We have shifted something, and it looks like it's on different platforms of different timelines, and it's coming in around the planet. So we are all operating, even though I'm talking to you now, and yes, I may be talking to you from the future for people who are in the United States of America. But we are all really in linear time, as we have been told we are. But what she's actually saying is we are not actually scientifically, something has shifted on this planet, and we have shifted a frequency where we are out of linear time, and we are all on different levels, different platforms of different timelines, trying to work all this out. And this is why there's a split, a duality of, there's a split of different people's viewpoints, because we're all on different timelines. It's funny because she says, I've been labelled as a psychic. All right, physically, I live here physically. But she's saying, I'm actually, what psychics are, we're coming in from a different timeline. Does any of this make sense? She's saying that I'm operating on a different timeline. I'm talking from the future, even though I'm 3D, physical body. I'm talking from the future. We just think, oh, it's humans, and we are mystic, and we are foreseeing with our brain and our psychic eye. But she's saying there's more to it than that. We are the boots on the ground. So I'm operating from the future, telling you what's to come. But I have always thought it's just I've been born into a psychic family like many other psychics. But there's more to it than that. There's science they want to teach us. So everybody is on different timelines. And you don't have to be labelled to be a psychic to be a psychic. You could just be a psychic. So everyone's operating on different timelines with different knowledge. So look at it like we're in a tall skyscraper of Earth, and people are on different levels. This happens when you go over to the afterlife as we leave our physical body. When you're going through, I've talked about this before, when we go through the tunnel, people are on different levels out there in the spirit world. Yeah, different levels of existence. But you've got different, and then you've got the top, you've got like the heavens. So what she's saying is we are all the boots on the ground, and we are all trying to navigate through this skyscraper. But the higher you go up the skyscraper, you're actually going into the future. And it can be painful when you're going through the skyscraper up into the elevator. And what you have to do, she's saying that you have to only stop at the level what you feel is right for you. If you're in the skyscraper in the elevator and you have different restaurants or different realities, you stop off, like the real world, like the Barbie film. You are creating your own earth. But we are all on different timelines. We are here to change the frequency. And a lot of us have gone high up that elevator, but some of us are looking down the elevator, feeling a bit stuck because it stopped, thinking, why are people getting angry at the bottom? So what she's saying is that America and the world is going through a massive karmic shift. This has only ever happened on the Kepler planet. There was masses of people on the Kepler planet, people, humanoids. Some of you may have been there in a past life and shifted that timeline. And we're doing it now again. We're doing it again. And we've gone over the tipping point and we are creating new earth. And it's going to get messy. And the higher you go, you've got to speak your truth. I feel really emotional. I'm going to talk in some light language here. Right, she's giving you a blessing from her home planet. To take away all your ailments. Let them go. Let it go out through your feet. We are all different. We all speak different languages. We are all from the eyes of God. We are all from Him. We are all from the Creator. We are all here to change the frequency on this planet. And we are assigned here to do this, to come here And nobody said it would be easy. And we haven't got to worry. Let it play out 3D. But each and every one of you have to do your own pace. Because you've been born onto a planet where we are waiting for the disclosure from the government. But we already have the disclosure. That's what you're saying. They are going to drip it in. This is what you're saying with the technology. Then there's going to be a stall. And then there's going to be a world event to change this. And then it's all going to come out. But they do not want to come through as gods or deities. They're not gods. They are here. They're the same as us. We've got to do our inner work. We have to do our inner work. And this is why there's been a shift with everybody getting angry about transgender and different people's views on everything. It's been brought up to the forefront. It's been brought up to the forefront because it has to all heal in order for them to come in. We cannot be fighting like this up in space. They wouldn't put up with it. They wouldn't put up with it. Knowledge is the key. We're moving in the right direction. Individuals, small groups will have contact. If you want contact, you will receive contact. Now is the time to do your meditation. Josie, are we connected to aliens? I think we are. They are our higher selves, yes. We are all the same. That's what you're saying. Thank you. Now she's giving you a beautiful, it looks like a water lily. It's pink. And I can smell it and it just smells exquisite. Not like nothing I've smelled before. And it's exotic. They don't mind being called exotic. They have different types of nationalities, star nationalities. Some of them are very exotic. A lot of protocol up there on these starships. So they're going to drip it in slowly. But she's giving you all this beautiful pink water lily. And she wants you to imagine that you're smelling it, and they'll work with your senses, they'll help you. It's about well body, well mind, well soul. But this pink water lily will protect you and give you love and protection. Thank you. There'll be a stolen time from the planets. The planet will go through a stolen time. Like the grid may stall, it may go down. And it's fine. And then the colours will all come bright. The sky will change. Some will see it, some will not. That is fine. Don't get angry with the ones who are on the lower vibrations. Just keep concentrating on where you're going. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Thank you. She's so elegant. She's got a really long neck. There's a lineup happening in the Milky Way, not just what we know of with our planets, other star systems. We are actually entering now into New Earth. It's inevitable. We're not going to go back. We're going to be fine. Tonight I feel such this peace, knowing that we're going to be fine. We will face wars and awful things still, but we're going in the right direction. It is vital that we do the inner work. there is a shift happening. We can't turn back. We are the operators of Earth. That's what you're saying. We've been looking out there for the aliens when we really are the same as them. The galaxy is within. I've never felt so strong to say this tonight. This is coming through. And I know that, not just what this lovely lady's saying. We have to look within. We are the boots on the ground, which is where we are the matrix breakers. We are the matrix breakers. Don't get caught up in the lower vibrations to do with the politics. Just let it go over your head. You're looking through a window. Some who hate this man in the United States of America, Trump, and some who love this man. But understand, that's his karmic journey. What'll be will be. You concentrate on your journey, where you are going in the elevator. And that helps everybody in the collective. Everything then learn fall into place. Between the moons and the stars in the galaxy, we are entering through a new time, a new portal of time. We are coming out of linear time. We are creating new earth for our children's future. We are the grid makers. We are the matrix busters. We are the boots on the ground. We are source. I am. Like Jesus said, I am. We are all I am. Lift out to the name who you are, what you've been told you are. We are the systems busters. We are here to change this energy. Don't worry about the windows you are looking through. Just know that there is a big cleanup happening. Thank you. Just saying thank you. Are you settled? Good night. Shut the door. We are at disclosure now. We really are in disclosure. So give me 5. I'm going to go and make a coffee. And then we are going to look into your horoscopes. We are at the tipping point of changing everything. It's massive changes what we're in at the minute. If it comes out fully, I'll be very surprised. It's going to be drip fed out to do with these UFO hearings. But we, as humanity, will start seeing a lot more sightings in the skies. And some of you will see it more than others. All right. So give us 5. I'm going to go and have a quick break. All right. Make a cuppa. Go and get your drinks. And we'll do these astrologies for you. Okay? And I'll be back in 5. Oh, we've got a new subscriber coming in. Welcome in. Looks like I've lost my chat. Let's refresh my chat. Where's me chat gone? Are you still there? I think I've lost you all. I've lost me chat, guys. Ah, hello, Franco. I think the internet's going a bit funny tonight. Yeah. Right, so give us 5. I'm just going to put my picture on of my old home, my town, and I'll be back in a minute. High five if you can hear us. Hope I haven't been too long there. Are you okay? Right, I didn't expect to do a little bit of channeling there tonight. Did you like it? Yeah? So the message is that we've got to look within. We're in disclosure now. What we've done as a human race is we've waited for the get-go from the governments when we all know. We're just waiting for them to release it all, and it'll come in with technology first. So but she said we're going through that new timeline. And that's why a lot of us are feeling like we're getting glitches in time, we're feeling tired. Are some of you losing time? I know I've been losing time. So we've got to keep grounded, and we have to keep focused and understand that there's so much misinformation out there on different things. And that's the test when we're going through that ascension, that we can get caught up in psyops and it can drag we down. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what somebody else believes, you've just got to just know what is right, what feels right for you. You've been losing time. I do feel very peaceful tonight. I know that we're going to face great things on this planet, but I do know that we're heading, it's very biblical times that we're in. There has, what Mary Reid said here, Rooney, in YouTube, I am an Irish Sagittarius. That's nice. The other one underneath, can I ask why, this is on Twitch, can I ask why some people are abducted when they are young children and have been brought up in crafts because they're part of that? Some people see it as abduction, some people don't. They see it as volunteers. It's happened to me. Not so much when I was a child that I can remember, that I was very closely connected with spirit. But definitely when I was a young woman, I started to have the outer body experiences and going on to the crafts. But everybody's different. Everybody's journey is different. And they'll give you that information when they know that you need it. I know you hear some horrific stuff where people have said they've been abducted as children, and you hear of all these awful stories. There was hybrid stuff going on. There was abuse going on, apparently, with the darker side to the ETs. But my experience with the extraterrestrials, I have never, ever experienced anything like that. I do know it goes on because I clear people, but it's not so much going on now, but it was going on. There was rogue extraterrestrials which were doing this to humanity, but they're sort of being put back in their place now. So it's about us doing our inner work. But some people are hybrids, and they're assigned to do this from before they were born onto Earth. They knew that they were going to go through that. They knew that they were going to have to wake themselves up or have experiences, that type of thing. Yeah, I believe I would have to look into it about Trudeau and his wife. It's possibly true. You don't know, do you? You really don't know, but I feel it. Something's going on with them. Oh, thank you, Francis. So where I sit now, in the corner of my kitchen here, I'm going to have a tower there for her. I'm going to have one in the living room and one upstairs. I'm making it all like trees around the house for her. So it'll be fun, and she'll be on the show as well. But you know what cats are like? Only when they want to be. Yeah, you can't. They're not like a dog. Cats, what's that saying? Dogs need masters, cats need staff. So I'm not saying that there's not bad extraterrestrials out there, but my experience is, I think that the ones I've encountered, I've seen the baddies. I've seen them in physical as well. I've seen them on CTV camera. And it was actually in the lockdown I had some experiences, but I just think that now I look back on it and I think they were just coming through a porthole in time, and they were trapped in the timeline where I was seeing, and I was just allowed to see it, caught on the camera. A lot of yous will pick up on stuff with your cameras and your iPhones this year and next, because all this technology is equipped to pick this up anyway. So where you've got like bad people who are ruling countries and they're doing bad things, Charity, they will not be doing this for much longer, put it that way. But it's their journey. And they may get away with things here, but they don't always get away with things when they go over and meet their maker. That's my philosophy. So I just think that we're all hybrids to a certain degree. We're all from different beings originally. Yeah. And I've talked about this before on my shows. You've got, when you talk about evolution, you've got like the monkey man, and there's been skeletons found around Earth of the old type of man, you know, like the Homo sapiens and that, and they're hunched over and they've got like the thick brow, and they could look up to the sun because that's how they had the thick brow. The heads were different, their necks were shorter. And then there's been nothing found in between. Then the next thing were upright with different shaped skulls, and we can't look at the sun. So there's definitely been an intervention with something. So I just think we're all different here. And it's mixed race, and it's not just the race as what we know. It goes beyond skin colour. It literally goes beyond skin colour. Does anybody know how to cook from scratch? Are you having problems cooking? Aberbook. Some of your comments creases up. But there's the shadow people, there's different types of entities. Sometimes people need clearing, they need, sometimes it could be the land, it could be the property, it could be many different things. But anything can be sorted. I'm under the impression that even a demon can be healed. Because division is what's caused misinformation. So I believe when you understand that something's so evil, or they're on a lower vibration, so they just need to be sent through to the light or to be healed. And I believe that when you get to that point of understanding, then you don't attract in so much of that type of thing. You can see it, you can recognize it, but it can't attach to you. But there is such things as poltergeists, and they're labelled as poltergeists, but they're trapped souls on earth, and they become angry. They might not see themselves as a poltergeist. They might see themselves as a full person, and they haven't accepted that they've gone through. So they might be living in their level, in their sort of skyscraper, battling on and getting angry, and they don't realise they've passed. And the person who's over the veil, does that make sense? Knows that there's something there what's getting angry, but there could be another reason behind that veil. So what I do is, I used to do this a lot. I haven't done it for a long time. I go around and I clear houses, and I can clear, and I'm a rescue worker. So I can communicate with whatever is trapped or haunted there, and I can release them to go through. So it's about understanding and getting to their level. And then what I do is I've always worked with Michael. Even long before I came out onto social media, I've worked with Michael. So Michael has always helped me. He's a bit like my bodyguard. So all souls come from earth, and we go back to where our souls came from, yeah. So it's quite a low vibration, and we are here to lift this vibration. We all decided to incarnate onto this planet to do this work. Not all of it, but some of it. And it doesn't have to be the same. It can be your work as your work. But it's not about going out there and talking about stuff. It might just be that you do your inner work, where you're helping your family and your friends and that. So Queen Wanda here in the audience on Twitch, she says, I feel ghosts but can't see them, because that means that you are it means that you are clairsentient or a clairaudient. So it means that you sense it, you don't see it. There's different forms of mediumship. I have had trapped spirits show pretending to be demons because they wanted healing but needed to get attention, so they act like demons. Exactly. And a lot of them are just lost souls. And that's how you get ghosts and poltergeists. And it's just people who are trapped in a dimension. When you start to look at it like that, like quite scientifically, it's like it's science meeting religion. You have a different outlook on it. Yeah. So demons can be healed. Anything can be healed because everything's frequency, nothing is changing. So that demon would have been something or a being at some point, or a person or whatever. So everything's been put into category on this planet, even religion, but not so much by God or the ascended masters what came here. It's the structure of society within religion, where there's, like you can't do this and you can't do that, and this is a sin and that's a sin. But that's man who's put that there. That's man who is restricted to put within that prison planet to lower vibration, because the rulers of the churches and that, they didn't want you to know that your own power. So, like, if the Pope was listening to this now, I feel like Sinead O'Connor's coming through. Is this going to be an astrology night tonight, guys? It's more like a channeling. It's Sinead O'Connor said this as well. It's like the church has done very bad things. The deep church. So the whole concept of church is a nice thing in religion, in Christianity. But you don't actually have to go to a building to believe in God or believe in Jesus or whatever you want to believe in. So like, if you're looking at all the religions, it's religion and politics what's caused problems on this planet. But it's the religion what's put humanity into a box with rules and regulations. And it's wrong. Beautiful Sinead O'Connor. It's not going to be astrology tonight, guys. I'm getting all channeling. I'll have to come back on and do it through the week. Are you all right with that? Or do you want the astrology? Tell us now. Tell us now what you want. Yes, what do you want? Do you want astrology? Because I'm getting a Sinead O'Connor, yeah. Yeah, channel. Right, we'll do it next week. We'll do it Tuesday. Is it too early to channel her? Are you all right, Sinead? She loves her children so much. She was so ahead of her time. Beautiful Sinead. She wants to talk about things because she turned from Christianity into Islam. She's so true. Everything is frequency. Everything is energy. I'll just ring my bell. Channeling Tuesday. It's Thursday. She's on about the evil in the churches, the abuse, what's took place, and the clean-up what's taken place now. She's going on about the Vatican. When she ripped the Pope's picture, it was a protest to not so much the Pope himself, it was the whole concept of she's seeing the concept of what the church, the Catholic Church, is doing to children and doing to women. And she says that it's right, we are all choose to be where we need to be. And she chose to be born into a family where she was abused. And she never could understand, are you okay, Sinead? Yes, I'm fine. She's saying, I'm fine. I'm back. She says, I'm back. She's getting used to it. She's with her son, Shane. She's with him. She's with Shane, a boy who came for her. What happened, Sinead? Just couldn't take it anymore. She said she just was here. She just couldn't breathe properly. She's got so tired. It was like at the end when she lost Shane, it was like she lost everything. She felt like a big part of her went. And any mother who was watching this in the audience who has lost a child would understand this. She loves all the kids, all the Bens. She loves them all the babies. She says that, but Shane was like he was an old soul. And she knew this the first time that she carried him. When she gave birth to him and they placed him in her arms, he was part of our soul family. Some of your children could be new souls or old souls. And because she was struggling so much, she wants to talk about demons and everything and dark. Is that okay? Yeah. She's saying that you can have attachments, and she's going on about a mother. She's seen Mummy who had this attachments, and you can't see them in the physical light. You know that they're there. So when she was little, she was so scared of Mummy, but it was the attachments which was attached to Mummy, and they had come back. They had attached from way back through generations. Sometimes they can come through with curses or whatever that soul, that individual soul is going through. And we have to heal our ancestral roots. She left when she had her first child and went to London. And she never wanted to be a superstar. Didn't want to be a superstar. It was protesting. And then she always made people angry because she was so compressed down as a child. She said, I just couldn't take it anymore. So she became angry, like that sort of protester. But her higher self chose to put herself in that situation so she could be on stage, even though she didn't consciously want to be a superstar. But her higher self chose that, to be in that position, to sing her songs, to wake up humanity. And it was hard when heart was breaking when she was doing all of this. There has been talk that she didn't like Prince, and she's actually saying that there was a very dark side there. There was a bit of a controversy. People can have different attachments for different reasons, but Prince didn't have an attachment. Prince had, it was his soul, wasn't his soul. I don't know if he'd sold his soul or there was something not quite right there. There was a lot of dark people within the industry, and she would come up against them all the time, and she would recognise them from what she's seen and felt. It's a feeling you get. It's a feeling. You feel it in here. When she felt this, when she was young with her mother. Dancing, she's saying she's dancing. She's saying that she struggled a lot with mental health, but she's saying that it's mental health, everything's labelled on this planet. And it was the trauma and of the abuse, the stories, she says the terrible stories of what they did with the children in the churches, the priests. There is such a thing as Mother Mary and Jesus, and she has met them. And at the moment, in another realm, Mary is crying. There is statues around the world with strange phenomena where Mary cries. But she has met Mary and she is crying. Everything is so beautiful. She misses her children so much. She didn't want to leave them. She was torn. She was torn when her boy went. It was her babies what kept her here, not the music. She got so tired of the physical feelings, the physical itchy inside, like all itchy, like nervous. Medication wasn't helping her. She was trapped in a body that was so tired. And she did her bit. She did her bit for the planet. She couldn't do any more. She was going to go on tour. I'm fine. She says, I'm fine. Everything's fine now. She's saying it's fine. I'm fine. She's dancing. She wanted to lose the weight. She had put weight on with the medications and struggled. She tried to find love, and she's laughing. She's saying how I've talked about souls getting taken over. She says that when we are ascended, we do not realise that people can get taken over if they have holes in the aura or attachments, and these dark energies can't attach to you, so they get to you through other people, like soul catching, the invasion of the body snatcher. She's laughing. She's got a sense of humour. She never got it right with her love life either. She really wanted to. She's holding a child in spirit, and I don't know if this is a child that she lost or she's just looking after the children in spirit. No. This is a message for her daughter that she'll always be there for her. And she loves her oldest boy. She loves them all. I don't know if this is about a grandchild to come in, or she's bringing a baby boy through with blonde hair, a baby to come into the earth plane. She said that she had trouble with eating as well, and I don't know why I'm getting that. I don't know if there was something going on with an eating disorder or there was something else going on. Or she's saying, no, it's not that. She said it's to do with abuse. She doesn't want to go too deep into it, but she's saying she was very screwed up, and she feels so relieved. Not relieved that she's away physically from her children, but relieved that she's exited the planet, and how light everything is, how beautiful everything is. What's going to happen, Sinead? she's shown, I don't know if this is metaphoric, but she's shown me the Vatican on fire. I think it's metaphoric. It's Sinead's way of like saying that, like hell. It's burning, she's saying. It's changing. And the evil corporations connected with it. She didn't really believe in aliens, but she liked to listen to the stories, but she now knows everything is there. It's where it should be. She's saying that she's got a Lyrian background. Angel as well. She's shown us her wings. It's like I'm looking at her when she was young, when she was, you know, like singing that song. And she's got a black coat on. Why did you turn to Islam? She was angry with the church. She was trying to find herself. And she liked the concept of it, but then when she went digging, she realised it's everywhere. It's all control. But she stayed with that. But she's still a Christian in the heart. It's the church she's angry with. She just couldn't take it anymore. When she passed, she felt this release. And all her symptoms went. She wanted to go. She didn't want to leave her children. She wanted to go. She couldn't take the pain anymore. It's just taken us through a blue tunnel. She's got she's shown us as a mother in spirit, because she's saying that our mother has had these released entities taken away from her, and she's saying that they have spoken. Even though there was this pain that she went through, she never stopped loving her. She wanted to love her. So you've made it up with your mum? Yes. There's one of our children on the earth plane wants to pursue a career of music or acting or something, and she wants to stand behind them to do that. Loves her boys. I don't know who Teddy is, or Ted or something. She's given us that name. It's been 7 days since you took my love away. It's strange because she said she'd had many lives of being a warrior, and I'm getting a very Joan of Arc energy with her. Were you Joan of Arc? She's saying that she's rode a horse and she's been very gallant and a fighter before. She's showing us, she's pointing to France. She knew that she was going to be up against all of this, but as you know, you have your memory wiped before you come onto the planet. the inner torture's gone. She's healing. Three big corporations in our society will be taken down. And a total breakdown within the US government. The church will never go, but there is a lot of scandals to come out. She's saying they're all criminals. Are criminals within the Catholic Church, who are ruling the Catholic Church. So what she's saying is the division from the abuse from many children, not just within the church, within society, was done from these evil people. But the people who are being controlled by these entities to lower the vibration, to stop these children ascending. There's a reason why evil operates. She's shown us a golden key, and she's opening this cave. Look at these children. She's looking after the abused children in spirit, guys. They're like angels. She's got like a headscarf on. She was drawn to that, but there was a Mother Mary energy, Mary Magdalene energy with her, a warrior energy, and she wanted to cover her hair. She was trying to heal and be her from a past life. She was trying. She was very spiritual. Just a normal lass, just saying, just a normal lass. Never wanted to be a superstar. So as we're walking through, I'm following her walking through this tunnel, and it's like it's something deep under earth, it looks like. But it's in another realm. And there's like torches on the walls and that. And I'm looking down, and she looks all spiritual, and she's got her blinking Dr. Martens on. She's wearing like a Dr. Marten boots. She's so funny. And then we're going into a cave. And there's loads of them. And there's other women there, and she's healing, and she wants to spend time to look after the children. Three big corporations to go down to break this system. But it's an inside job. It will be taken from inside, not like literally fall. Scandals to come out, to change everything. My God, good God. Right, she's shown us Epstein is still alive. Okay. She's shown us South America and cartels, South America, Belarus, changes coming in there. Haiti. She's also shown me groups of individuals coming through from different timelines with this technology, and they are sort of like off-world soldiers. Well, they're working with a different technology, but they look like us. And they are they're the ones who are rescuing children, who are changing timelines. She's now shown us a tree of life. And I'm walking through this green fields, just going back to Ireland. I don't know if it's a tree where she used to go to when she was a young kid. She dreamt when she was a little girl, she wanted to be like that princess on the stage, but nothing like she thought she would. Like I say, a higher self knew what she was doing. But the abuse, I'm going to go back to this again, the abuse that she suffered as a child stuck with her all her life, and it should have really been cleared off her. Love is the key, she's saying. She made the best of what she could. It was a man that she never stopped loving. And get it right in the next life, she's saying. What else are you doing, Sinead? Everything that's playing out on this planet is a show to what is really going on behind the scenes. They are hiding stuff. They are hiding everything to do with the children. But they are being rescued. It's bigger than what even the film portrayed it as. There's a lot of scandals to come out still with Hollywood and different people within the industry in the UK. Just talking about the BBC. Glitches in time. She's got this key. She's opening something. Hollywood is going to change. The key players, there's going to be shocks to do with a lot of key players who are going to come out who you never thought were the key players. There is lots of people to be named here. Great fires to hit Earth. And great floods. And America will split into two and reform a new Canada. She's given us the Ace of Spades. I'm channeling her, but not like when I'm talking, because she has to settle. I'm just communicating with her and I'm passing on the message. Do you understand, guys? She's shown us she got greatly affected with some procedure she had done. She's shown us like she's doing this with her stomach, and that did not help. She's just fucking this and fucking that. She's like fucking this and fucking that. She's so funny. She's and effing and blinding, and she's talking about the bloody doctors or the hospital, or that they left her. Did she have she's something like a hysterectomy or something? They didn't give her the right treatment, and that did not help her mental health. She's just saying that she does not like the system at all. She thinks she's saying it's all dark and sinister. And people on numbers, people on pages. She feels like she'd never got her job finished because she was still restricted, even though she's sung about it. And she revved herself up for weeks beforehand before she ripped the Pope's picture. She revved up. She was really winding herself up. She had more to give. She wanted to write a book. She wanted to do loads of things. She was going to go on tour again. But she couldn't stop. She now knows why she was tortured. And all light workers do go through a lot to then go out there to talk about stuff like this. So she was greatly affected with something what physically happened to her as well. She was never the same when Shane left. She blames herself. Something about a phone call. Is he okay? Mental health, everything needs to change. The corporations, pharmaceutical, they compressing people down to want people to be hooked on these drugs so then they can control these people. They're all legalised drug pushers. They're all legalised drug pushers. That's what this society is. The whole damn lot. Are you at peace now? Yeah. It's all gonna fall. She's seen it's all gonna fall. Medicine needs to change. Society needs to change. Then there's been no divide, no war, no race of gender. Nothing should be divided. We are all as one. It's the fucking system what's doing this, you're seeing. We are divine light, and our higher selves knows what to do. And at the point of death, when you leave your body, you know naturally what to do to go back to the light. She's angry because she didn't want to lose her son through drugs, through mental health, what the system did. She's angry, but it all comes down to the darkness what needs to be lifted off the planet. She's in pink and she's in yellow and she's in the pale blues. She's love now. She's healed. She's healing. I'm channeling Adam. You have to go out the room. two worlds coming together, two timelines. We are shifting the timeline. Me, she's seen it looked powerful, but she wanted to do more. She wanted to do more protesting. Many will come forth. It's the year, this year and next year, of protesters, campaigners, people coming forth, speaking their truth. Every life matters. What are you doing now? I'm in the light. I'm free. It's so beautiful. We are all different sections of God's love. Different parts. We've come down from the great Creator to put the love back onto the planet, to raise the frequency. And I am back with his high chakra. I was not ready for what I had to do, but I now, as I came back, I realized I was. Annoyed and agitated, maybe, but resting. Well, you're resting. Just got a rose. The rose of hope, the white rose. The white rose to protect the children. But the land, the green lands, the pastures, is all free. I play with the children. They run, they play, they laugh. They do not cry. She's going to her children in her bedroom on earth. She loves her babies. You rest well, Sinead. Thank you for what you have said tonight. There is a mountain of hope. There is a mountain. There's a great mountain. There is great hope. There is great hope coming for humanity. Keep going forth and forward and sing from your heart. Sing from your fucking heart. You rest well, Sinead. We love you. Until the next time. Goodbye. Goodbye, sweetie. More wars. More wars. Distraction. Everything's a distraction. Great revelations to come from God. Goodbye, sweetie. It's like really weird because I've been talking about this gap in time, and it's like she was passing through, still visiting our children, and just catching her coming through, wanting to talk. What a girl. Did you enjoy that? But God bless all the children. God bless all the children. Yeah, I was communicating with her to start with. She was coming through little bits. She's just getting used to being there. With respect, there is nothing wrong with me, just the white rose, it is nothing special. It was the pure white rose of the purity of the innocence. Actually, I'll disagree. The white rose in old England, well, it's going back to division again, like. But in old England, you had the white roses and the red roses. So I'm like a white rose, because where I was born in Hull, which is in Yorkshire. So I'm not a Geordie lass. I am a Geordie lass, but I'm a true Yorkshire lass, really. But it was all to do with patriotism and all of that, and who owned England and all of that, and fighting against the Catholic Church, actually. So there was a reason she came through with a white rose. But she also showed me, Sinead, that she'd been something like a Joan of Arc type of... I'll have to see if I can get her again when she's more settled. Like a Joan of Arc type of energy. And I could well believe that with her. Maybe as in a past life she'd been some sort of warrior. And we writer, what she's put, that is so amazing, is just commented on YouTube. I love that song, I Am My Mother's Savage Daughter. I love the lyrics to that. If anybody hasn't heard it, check it out. I Am My Mother's Savage Daughter. It's a folk song, and it's just amazing. And I think we're all bringing out the warriors within we, aren't we? We're all healing the warriors within us. We're going back to our ancient roots. It's a Viking song, isn't it? I am my mother's savage daughter. My little granddaughter loves that. She loves that. If we're in the car, she'll say, play grandma, play grandma. She's funny. Myra Deroni, Sinead is a relative of mine. Oh wow, married. Did you like it? Did any of it make sense? We've got married Rooney here on YouTube, and she's saying she's Sinead's relative. I have Viking blood. The red and the white roses. Bless you, married, bless you. She was trying to give more. She's so angry, but so in a place of love and peace. If, what's the word? Rested, at peace. Just missing our kids, and I don't believe for 1 minute that the umbilical cord cuts, no matter what realm you're on. She was torn, but she's at peace, and she's okay. I hope that's helped, Mareed. Mary, that's why I think I love Viking music. My family was from Halifax, Ballion. I do believe, Marie, that she's been more than Sinead. I did see her with her wings and she looked very at peace. But just angry with the corporations, just angry with... That's Sinead, isn't it? But not angry with her family. Not at all. Not at all. I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. And you've got a video coming out tomorrow. She wanted to say more. You have to comment or give us an email, Marie, if because I got, did you say teddy or something? I don't know what that means. Unless it was a teddy bear. Somebody had put a teddy bear in for her. She's just so free and just so... Underneath all that pain was a big heart of gold, and she just lived for her family. She lived for her kids. Bless her. And I think that's what most mothers do, don't they? Let's do a healing prayer. For everybody in this audience tonight who has been suffering with grief, that you receive the healing that you need and the comfort. That anybody who is feeling sick or unwell or sad or worried, that you receive the help. I invoke all the angels, Michael, Uriel, Raphael, Gabriel, to put a cloak of protection around everybody tonight. And to protect the children who are suffering from the darkness, that they are saved with the light and protected against all evil. I also ask, I invoke Archangel Michael, I invoke Archangel Michael, I invoke Archangel Michael. Please protect all the innocent children. Keep them away from evil, from child traffickers, from all evil, that they are safe. And for the children who have passed, that they are safe. For the arms of Jesus, that they are protected. I ask all the animals that are on this planet tonight, Michael, put your sword of protection around them and keep all cruelty and evil away from the animals and from the innocent and the elderly. I ask Gabriel and Raphael, the great healing angels, tonight to place a golden circle around everybody to protect them, to raise their frequency and take their ailments away and their worries, and that they are protected with beautiful divine light, and that you all have a good night's sleep. I ask that all the little children of earth are protected from this night. All the animals, all the innocent, all the elderly, all the sick, all the homeless, all the hungry, that we all come together as one, and we stand as we walk through this storm of earth into new earth. Any children which are up against evil, or anybody innocent or animals, that they are saved. They are saved with the blood of Jesus Christ. They are saved with the Holy Spirit. And that the great Archangel Michael, Uriel, Raphael, Gabriel will protect all innocent beings on earth. We are living in times of great change, great disclosure. And tonight, I hope that you've enjoyed this. And thank you, Sinead, for coming through with your messages. And may you rest well. And we love you. And I also ask, you can come through again if you want. You see, she loves her family. And the love, I've had this before, the love that we experience here on this planet is minuscule of what is over there in the heavens. Good night, Sinead. Good night, angels. I thank you, all my great guides. Let's uncast the circle of light now. And may you all sleep well. Until the next time, good night. Hope you have enjoyed that, guys. And I hope you've enjoyed, oh yeah, Mary, your amethyst that you got from the spirit lady from the other planet, yeah? Extraterrestrial being. Anybody who's asking for healing in this audience tonight, you will receive it. It's timeless. You can write your names in the comment section, and you will receive it. God bless you all. And may the force be with you all. Until the next time. I'm off to make a hot chocolate. And I'm off to play some Sinead songs. And you will receive the healing. Oh, God bless Maggie. She will receive another baby and I'll send her healing. Take care, guys. Until the next time. I'm off to make a cuppa. See you soon. Good night. So the next time I'm going to be doing Tuesday night, I'll be on and I'll be doing astrology fires. Okay, I'll go straight into it. No messing. No channeling. Good night, guys. See you soon. Now, how do I get out of here? Oh, yes.